Infowars, which is the Alex Jones, very right-wing organisation, conspiracy theory-led programming, has just been acquired. Everything's been up for sale because Alex has been sued by the Sandy Hook families. But it's been bought by The Onion, the satirical news website. That's quite a shocker, Jade.
I think it's quite astonishing. You couldn't make that story up. And the families of Sandy Hook victims actually agreed to forego some of their compensations so that The Onion could raise their bid, thus making them the winners. So I think it's, what they do with the assets, we'll have to see. But it's an interesting kind of counterbalance to perhaps some of the political stories we've seen in the last week or so in the US. And the coverage in The Onion is brilliant, absolutely brilliantly written. So I recommend everybody reads it.
Yes, there's a great write-up from a sort of owner at Global Tetrahedron, which is the parent company of The Onion. I mean, when you thought, Jim, that we'd seen all the digital business models, this seems another new one.
Well, The Onion, which is I think now backed by a tech millionaire and run by Ben Collins, who used to be a disinformation reporter. It's all very pleasingly meta, and I can't work out if it's sort of a nice bit of sort of millennial smugness, ha, we bought Infowars. But one thing I will say about Infowars is, for all the horrors of what it pushed, the reason that people locked onto it was entertaining, in the sense that Alex Jones knew how to put on an act, he knew how to play a character, and to when he was wearing a tinfoil hat on air, he knew what he was doing, even if he was also being mad at the same time.
And also it was a kind of early purveyor of sort of high quality YouTube looking content that looked like a news channel. The sort of media literacy of it made it difficult if you didn't really understand. I don't want to do some horrible horse show thing, but there is sort of, in some ways, there was always a bit in common with what The Onion were doing, parodying the mainstream news, and what Infowars were doing, sort of flipping it completely on its head. So it's not as bad a fit. It might work quite well, especially if they applied some of their existing stuff to the brand. Well, we might see if The Onion starts selling supplements from the Infowars back cabinets.